Oh, ahoy! Are you alive over there? Helmsman, bring us closer. I think you are alive. Barely. You unlucky castaway. Well, what are you waiting for? Get the boat hooks and pull them aboard. Why, the predicament you found yourself in. How did you manage to end up on that chunk of cloudwood? Castaways aren't common in the sky. There's not much cloudwood on most airships, and if they sink, it's usually because something happens to it. You must be doubly lucky to have been able to grab onto that piece after it broke off your ship. Here, take my hand and come aboard. Come on, come on. I'm sure you're tired, but you clearly need rescued. You can muster enough strength to raise your hand to mine at least. There we are. You did enough. I'll handle the rest for you. Must feel good to be on something a little more solid than that driftwood. You were looking tipsy. You could have dropped right off at any time. Aye, we did rescue you, but I wouldn't be saying that you're safe. I'm guessing you didn't notice our flag. Never fails to make me chuckle when someone face twists in horror when they see our black flag. Yes, matey, we are sky pirates, and vicious ones, daring ones at that. You might have heard of our most recent exploit, where we held the governor up for ransom. They're saying what about us? The gall! Just because nobody died, it doesn't make us harmless. We're dangerous as they come, aren't we, lads? Well, we haven't killed anyone that I'm aware of, but only because we're that feared. People know to surrender as soon as they see our flag. But we can be reasonable, too. That's why I'm going to allow you to decide your own fate. First choice is to be keel-hauled for entertainment of my men. If you survive, we'll drop you off at the nearest port. Second choice is to walk the plank. There's no chance of surviving that, naturally, but at least it's less painful than the keel-hauling. Or third, you could become our new Swabbie. Our last one fell off the side of the ship after breaking into the rum stash. As you can see, the deck is getting grungy. So what will it be? Death or becoming a pirate? I understand if you prefer the former. They always seem to think there's a fourth option, don't they? Grow a spine. You really think I'll change my mind and take you off to port for free just because you asked nicely? You'll be using up food, water, the space the whole time you're here. Besides, if we let you go, you'll be able to tell the High Secretariat about us and any little secrets you might pick up. Well, you shouldn't have told me that. I'll just be taking that gold from you then, and no, not in trade for your freedom. Everything you own became mine the second you came aboard, Castaway. Ah, listen, I'm not going to pretend that any of this is out of the kindness of my heart, but the fact of the matter is that these really are your only options. The High Secretariat rules the Sky Islands from the southern Cloud Sea to the Eternal Storm. They seem to hate just about everyone, but none more than pirates. They don't like to share this with regular citizens, but once you step foot on a pirate ship, your fate is basically sealed. If we drop you off, they'll notice for certain. They'll snatch you up and torture you for any information you have on us, and then put you on the chopping block. Anyone who spends any amount of time on a pirate ship is considered a pirate. That's why I'll only consider dropping you off if you agree to be keel-hauled first. You need to understand on a deep, visceral level that this is by far the most dangerous and painful option. You're almost certain to be killed painfully afterwards, though you might get lucky and escape notice. That? Well, I can put you back on that float, Sam, and release you to the sky again, I suppose. But do you really think that's any better? That's worse than the keel hauling, trust me, and you have a less chance of surviving. This is a barren stretch of sky. It's a miracle we found you, and I wouldn't bet on getting a second chance. Listen, the life of a pirate isn't as bad as you're surely imagining it to be. As a Swabbie, you wouldn't be expected to do any fighting. You'll still get a cut of the booty, if a smaller portion, and you'll get to come ashore with us and spend your gold however you like. There are plenty of islands out there that are safe for pirates, places where the governors are too corrupt or cowardly to try to take us. A single pirate left behind is an easy target, but they wouldn't bother you with the whole crew around, ready to defend one of our own. Well, that's too bad then. Sorry, fellas. No keel hauling today. Looks like we had ourselves a new crewmate. Oh, well, prospective crewmate. You're not one of us just yet. I know I made it sound like it was a done deal, didn't I? But if you're going to be taking up space on the ship, we need to know you're worth it. Tell me about your skills. Can we trust you to work hard? What can you do when you're not swabbing the deck? Could you defend yourself if the ship got boarded? Hmm. Well, I wasn't expecting you to be pirate material already, but that's a sparse resume for someone who's been living on a ship. What were you doing on that ship before it got wrecked? Oh, that makes sense. Hmm. Well, I think we could make something out of that. But you'll need to work hard to make worth of your while to keeping you around. Yes. Out of curiosity, how are you with foot massages? Oh, no reason. It's just that I'm always in need of one. But every single member of the crew is terrible at them. Maybe I'll let you take a break from your regular chores and massage me instead. Overall, I'd say my impression of you is cautiously optimistic. I think you could have become a hard worker for me with motivation. But I need to know that you're brave enough. We can't have someone on our crew who'd cringe and surrender when our backs are up against the wall. I have a little test for you to prove that you are brave enough to be a sky pirate. You see that crow's nest up there? I want you to climb up to it, but not with the ladder. You're going to climb up by the rigging, across the mast beam, into the crow's nest. If you can do that, you can have a place on the ship. If not, then it is not as if you would have lasted long in the skies anyway. Oh, come now, have a little dignity. Begging to not perform a simple task that most of the crew do every day isn't leaving a good impression. Fine, then. Take this. It's a cloud vest. It will slow your fall, so if you slip, it won't be lethal. I'd still be very careful, though. The ship will keep moving underneath you as you drift down, and the wind can nudge you around. It's possible that you find yourself with nothing beneath you. It's a long, long, long way down to whatever inhospitable wasteland is below the clouds. Now up you go. Up, 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 up. Don't just stand there like a sky anemone hoping for something to change in your favor. Good. There you go. No need to rush. It's not about speed. You just need to make it up to the top. You don't even have to come back down the same way. I'll let you climb down the ladder after you make it. Uh, that's, uh, that's another way of climbing, have you ever? Hmm. You're one of the solid nests. Be ready to catch them if they fall, and start to drift away from the ship. It's not cheating. I set the rules. I decide what's allowed. If they can't do it, and we'll figure something out. I dare you to say that again. I'll not have my crew questioning wherever I'm ruthless enough. So far, I've not had to make an example out of anyone, but don't think for a second that you can't be the first. What? Oh, well, how about that? You've made it. I guess we don't need... Never mind. Fine job, fine job. Climb down. Well, I'd say you proved yourself. Welcome aboard, Swabbie. Um, Sorry about all that. The way pirate crews are, you'd have to be bullied and battered if you hadn't gone through some sort of ordeal to prove yourself first. Respect isn't easily given here. Don't worry, Castaway. I'll take care of you now.